Welcome back, everybody, to the Elder Kings. Yesterday, people were very annoyed at me for killing Tiber Septim, and I don't know why. I don't get it. What did you want me to do? Like, sit here as a count for the next... Let me put this into perspective. Tiber Septim has a ridiculous amount of health. He would have lived for another 100 years. We would have been sat here as the fucking count of the Imperial Isle for the next 100 years as the game played itself. What the hell was the point in that? Not only that, but in-game, in lore, in-universe, she hated him for a start. She didn't really like him at all. Not only that, but he also killed her grandfather and usurped the entire bloody throne. So I think it was absolutely reasonable to kill this guy off, not only from the perspective as me, the player, not want to be bored out of my fucking skull sitting in the Imperial Isle for the next 100 years doing nothing, but also B, from the perspective of a very vengeful and very angry woman who watched the guy who built her entire dynasty up and built this kingdom up die. I think that's fair. I think that's absolutely... If you're not careful, I'm going to turn this goddamn ship around and we're going all the way to fucking Akavir. I'm going to build a new empire with blackjack and hookers and there won't even be mention of the word Tiber Septim. Anyway, we still want to become the 9th Divine, I guess. We are still in line to be playing as High King Oddfell the Inquisitor of Cyrodiil. A prodigy, dragon-blooded, beautiful boy who has apparently lost all his hair at the age of 21. Maybe it's fashion. Maybe that's Imperial fashion these days. We're 44, so it actually could be quite some time before we actually end up playing as Oddfell the Inquisitor. We could try and get ourselves deposed so that he could play. We can't, like, abdicate or anything, which does kind of suck a little bit. We could do some dangerous shit to try and get ourselves killed, or we can just stick playing as good old Thane Trebuchet and let's let him live his life for a little bit, I think. See what he's got in store. See what he's going to get up to. Apparently he's at war with Kvatch right now anyway. Defending against the Kvatchian war for Princess's claim on Bulwark. What? One of our distant relatives there. Diccus Biggus Julius. Alcmena. Diccus Biggus Julius, who apparently was his wife imprisoned by. Oh, right, okay. This is all getting very confusing. Diccus Biggus Julius on every throne. That's the secondary goal of this campaign, by the way, is to have just infinite influence over the entirety of Tamriel. To be fair, we're doing a pretty bloody good job of that anyway, so I don't need to worry about that too. The game has basically done that for us, huh? Point Chancellor. Oh, of course, we're now, not only are we a count, but we're also a vassal of the guy who used to be a vassal of us. That's how far we've fallen. And that's how far... I know people were mad at me for killing Tiber Septim, despite the fact that we've fallen so far so quickly. Man, we gotta claw back some power here. Anyway, we are Grandmaster of the Mercantile Guild, which I didn't even know. That's incredible. I was going to say maybe we should switch guild to, like, I don't know, Dark Brotherhood, test out something new here. But you know what? I'll stick to being Grandmaster. Now all we need is a decent amount of gold to start investing into the Imperial Isle. Don't get me wrong, our upgrades have already been incredible. But a little bit more definitely wouldn't go amiss. Let's start collecting taxes instead. How are we looking at white gold right now? Pretty decent, to be fair. We've built the RAM up quite significantly. We, as a count, to say that we are a random count, have 12,000 troops. That's very, very, very impressive for a count. That's kind of absurd for a count, to be completely honest with you. Now it's our granddaughter. It's our granddaughter. Lucky. Hey, that's not bad. Lucky dragon blood. Okay. I name you my heir. You know what? You are definitely my heir. And then her... Oh, man, she would be better. Thane Mortar, married to Chief... oh, man, her husband is better as well. Maybe our granddaughter could die. I'm not going to kill her, but if she did, certainly wouldn't be any loss. She does have 16 martial at the age of 0. Maybe we can educate, because right now, our liege, and I think fairly troublemaker man, is in charge of her education, which I'm definitely not a big fan of. Can we educate her? No. Child would be a hostage in a foreign power. I'm your freaking grandmother, you weird man. Haha, she who laughs longest. Finally, that foul tadpole King Oddfell has left this fine earth. I'm glad that Oddfell's gone, it would get boring. Without him, the enemy is my friend. We can become friends with Justa Biggus Diccus. Justa Diccus Biggus Julius. What a fucking name. Absolutely. We'll become friends with her. Then one of our very, so distantly, she doesn't even show up as a dynasty member anymore. I guess our goal now flips over to try and ensure that the realm stays in one piece while a 0-year-old daughter, our 0-year-old granddaughter, controls the throne. This could be a blessing in disguise, to be honest, because that kid's not going to be good for another 16 years before we can play as her. In another 16 years, we're going to be old enough to be ready to... We're going to be, what, like 62? Or something like that. Hang on, let me do some numbers here. Yeah, we're going to be 62. We might die around then. Oh, God. Oh, my daughter. Okay, that's fine then. Bring her to me. Let's get scales like steel on board. I'm sure an Argonian doctor wouldn't go amiss. Oh, God, I've got so much shit to set up as well here. How has this got so out of control so quickly. Capital of the Cyrodiilic Empire, by the way, and then there is also the false pretender Cyrodiilic Empire, who have absolutely no way to use that name whatsoever. Emperor Socelius of the Jigalag Cyrodiilic Empire have moved their capital all the way up to Morrowind. They're in Elmhold opposite Vardenfell there. They've got a fair amount of Argonia, still most of elsewhere, although they have lost a chunk of it to Tiber Septim. They've also lost a massive chunk of it to just rebellions and shit too. Cyrodiil's all the way... Oh, this is so weird. Wait, we're Cyrodiil. We're not... Okay, so we've apparently also grabbed part of Hammerfell there, which we've divided amongst that, and there's also the Cyrodiilic Revolt. Hang on, the Cyrodiilic Revolt is against us. This is going to get very confusing. Okay, we need to try and help out with that. Is there anything we can do? Excuse me. Do you want me to help out with your... Wait. No, it's not against us. Wait. Oh, fucking Christ, this is confusing. So the Cyrodiilic Revolt is not against Cyrodiil, it's against the Cyrodiilic Empire. Okay, that's fine then. You can kind of understand my confusion a little bit there, I think. Right, let's not worry about that. So this is ours. This is not ours. This is not ours, but this is not ours either. But this is. This is fucked up. Tiber, what did you do to these borders? Thank God I killed him, because the border gore is going to get so out of hand otherwise. Okay, and it's starting to fall apart a little bit. Like I said, I think we have to kind of be the defender, the mediator of the realm here, because they are not going to try and stop things otherwise. Let's just get involved in all of these if possible. Thank you. Oh, shit. We can't join that one. Okay, so that is a rebelling against the sect. Although we're already part of it, right? It's a host war, but we're already part of it, because it's targeting our liege. 11,000 men versus 11,000 men. This is going to be a very close battle. We need to make sure we've got some pretty impeccable commanders. Otherwise, this is going to be very, very dangerous. The Defender of Cyrodiil. That's basically what we've become here. Join court, preferably. There we go. These guys are due. Welcome, welcome. I'm just going to go ahead and invite, like, the top 5 or 6 characters here, just so that we can have potentially commanders to swap out. Obviously, we don't like direct leaders, but they might become useful if we split the armies, etc., etc. Welcome, 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 welcome. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Okay, right. Now then, let's see what we can do in terms of a little bit of damage here. You are garbage. Get out of here. Right, sort by diplomacy, sort by martial, sorry. Marnest, welcome, my friend. And let's get, Commander Marnest. I thought I'd already put you on there. I think I must have given him something else. Lund, he's incredibly good as well. I don't know if you also noticed, but he also had the Thum there. Okay, this should be good. Marnest, what is Lund then? He must be one of our chancellors. No? What the fuck is he then if I can't put him on my armies? Chieftain of... Commander of the Imperial... Oh, he's chieftain, so he might be fighting some of his own wars then. Sack and replace him with Harkon. There we go. Okay, that's a very, very good army here. High Queen Heaven of Cyrodiil actually managed to take that one out. I will quickly tidy these up because they've actually split their troops, the fools. Okay, this should be no time at all then, as long as there's no river crossing there. We have got this in the bag. Even if they start reinforcing with that, they've already lost by the time they get there. Master of the Farmlands. Yes, in Cyrodiil. I think Master of the Farmlands is the ultimate thing to do there. Thane Tank has also come out incredibly, incredibly good here. Damn it. It's a shame that the granddaughter ended up inheriting the entire kingdom, because any other character would have been good here. Another war, well fought. Well done, nicely defended there. Burn an apostate. Don't know who she was, but we'll burn her regardless. That's good. Is there any other way we could help out the Empire? Maybe we could go to war like the Cyrodiilic Empire and maybe kick them around a little bit? No, apparently not. Declare war. We don't have any valid Casus Belli. We could start fabricating claims going it for that way. What if we try and incorporate Kvatch into the realm? Request a claim on Kvatch will be denied. -8. Okay, fuck you. I'll see what I can do to just try and bring in some other provinces into the realm here. They obviously will be counted as part of Cyrodiil, which we can pass down to our descendants as well. Cut off Namira. What's going on over here, huh? Let's tidy this up. Let's see if we can at least help out by getting some of these other random splinter states into the realm. I could do with a better diplomat, though, because everybody is pretty trash. You'll do. Hello. Welcome aboard. Right, let's get this gun. With his 26 diplomacy, this should take no time at all to get us a decent Valenwood. What has happened to this map? What has happened to this poor goddamn map? You're fired. Goodbye. Do we want to start with Kvatch? Because I think Kvatch is slightly more important and more influential than just 2 crappy provinces over there, which I'm sure we could conquest in no time at all. There's a lot of Jigalag still as well. There's a lot of Jigalag still from where we conquered all that from the Cyrodiilic Empire. Maybe I should start proselytizing. I've got Magister with 0 fucking learning. How are you here? Bruciathan, how have you managed to get onto the council? Right, get this guy on board instead. Let's sack her, start proselytizing, and again, we'll just do whatever we can for the Empire, even though we are a very lowly garbage count. Right, there we go. Let's get you proselytizing over here. Thank you very much. That's fabricating claims. All right. Now we play the waiting game. Countless hours of hard work paying off. I've gained a greater understanding of my field of study, and I'm all the better for it. We're now a legendary magistrate. Minus 15 build cost, build time, and plus 10% national tax is massive. That's really, really impressive stuff. So, along with the usual just building shit up here, which is basically all we can do is this fucking, like, literally there's nothing happening at all. There's absolutely nothing happening at all. That's nice, though, because it means that we can still get something out of this time here. What? No. I'm not sending money to the bloody religion. You can get the hell out of here. We're keeping that for ourselves. Now that we've got these traits, or now that we've got specifically this legendary trait, I absolutely want to be investing all this gold straight back into the, because we're going to get so much value out of it now. The question is, do we really want to start building up Kvatch for the Empire? I guess it couldn't hurt, really. I mean, the issue is when we start playing as Heffid, we can just start attacking places anyway. We will have de jure claims on it. Could they... Sorry? Valenwood is gone. They are now the Malma hegemony. How the hell did they do that? Genuinely, how the hell did they do that? I wish there was a way to see, like, history of wars and things like that. Conquest is coming in... Okay, so that was last year. She conquested that. Was she part of potentially Pyandonia? No, she's Bosma. How have they done that? I mean, obviously we saw that they flipped to this religion ages ago, so that's not really much of a surprise here. The surprise is that they somehow managed to vassalize the whole bloody thing. Who's the religion? What's going on with that? So we're now Paris. I have no idea. It doesn't matter too much. Do we want to drop or start spending? I mean, it's 346 gold and it's going to be for a single county. Do we want to just pocket that? I'm kind of tempted to just not bother, because the next character we could just conquest it all anyway. What we want to start going for is things outside the realm. Things like Skyrim probably would be a much, much better play. And in fact, I'm going to do exactly that. Wait, our councillor just what? Well, you just left my court? Oh, you died. Okay, that's fair enough then. You know what? I'd take that back. You said we didn't bother fabricating the claims. We just, like, walked out in anger or something like that. Let's get you to court instead. We'll start working on Skyrim, because Skyrim should be part, I think, we can all agree, should be part of the Cyrodiil Empire, should be part of the Empire of Tamriel, whichever one we end up making here. So let's start fabricating all the way up here and seeing if we can't, are we still Nord? We are still Nord, right? Yeah, we are. I wonder if the people of Skyrim will like us more for this then. Oh, so while I was doing a little bit of an adventure over here in Alinor, just to come and grab some gold, because unfortunately looking at the economy map mode right now of all the places to raid, Alinor and Pyandonia are definitely the best. There is a big old outbreak of, what is that, tuberculosis, and we not only got tuberculosis, because we're leading troops, because of course we've got 29 Marshal here, she fucked it up. Now we are at -1 on top of that, but we do have a mild illness, so we should be okay in theory, but it would suck right now. Thing number 4 or host. The Thaindom. What's a Thaindom? That's just the county, isn't it? Yeah, it is. Okay. I suppose we can say it's only 175 gold, but I'm worried right now that we could just drop down dead long before we're able to press it. So I'm going to ignore that for the time being, even though it might have been a mistake there, because that was quite a cheap Thaindom. I'd rather wait until we're healthy and guarantee that we can definitely go out and push that, because we are obviously miles away as well. Our troops have taken a lot of... 219 gold. Whoa, in a single raid. That was definitely worth it. Even though we got consumption, that was definitely worth it. I might have to come here more often then. Obviously, this puts Senchol to shame. All those previous provinces we used to raid gave us nothing like this. Jarldom of the Rift. Okay. That I will take. That I will. That's worth the risk, to be completely frank. Let's just quickly salt that one down, and then let's get out of here, because I imagine the boats... Oh, they're not actually full yet. Let's take this last one down as well. There we go. Let's get the hell out of here with a lovely 863 gold in tow. I will absolutely take that one. Thank you very much. Let's go land all the way up here. Yeah, hitting Alinor and also... Sorry? Alinor. What's going on here? Are they in some sort of rebellion? No? They are defending against... attacking Kin Lady Tailwind of Alinor in the Water of Oak Ironbark. Oh, it's a duchy. Right, okay, got it. It's the duchy versus the kingdom level tile. That's very confusing. Anyway, I guess the Jarldom of the Rift and start working on Skyrim next, and then that obviously that'll inherit down to whoever the Empress of Emperor or Empress is next. This is an alright idea. I'm actually pretty happy with this idea in hindsight. So, Jarldom of the Rift, we've already got a claim on. Now, how much is the Rift exactly? This gives us 3 promises there. Now, this dude also owns a lot of other stuff by the looks of it. Oh my god, he owns most of Eastern Skyrim. What else is there? We can get Anselvund. Bleakwall is that old Dwemer ruin, right? It is, yeah. So, why don't we start fabricating a claim on this one next, then? I might still just swing for the Rift. What has she got? Oh, man, we'd have to fight Skyrim. They got 30,000 men. If we're going to go to a war like that, we need to make this bloody war count. That also gives us the Jarldom of Anselvund, but I've just spent all the money upgrading the Western District. Oh, my God. That's 2 duchies in Skyrim, though. Which, as long as we push a war on them, even if we lose the war, this would be nice to at least pass on to the Emperor. Or, sorry, to, I guess, the King of Cyrodiil. So we've got Anselvan dealt with. We've got the Rift dealt with. Should we keep going up here? Should we go for East March next? That also includes Windhelm, which is obviously another wonder. That's a pretty significant province to get. Let's start on Windhelm, then. And we'll see if we can grab all of this stuff next. Someone's conspiring to kill us. Not much of a shocker there. We don't know who it is, but I imagine we can pretty much ascertain that from the fact that we've got 2 sons that hate us, one of which is landed. We've also got this woman as well. It's going to be one of those guys, let's be honest here. Still got tuberculosis, though. I hope we don't die now. I just spent so much money on that. Otherwise, we've got to wait for there to be what is it, a woman ruler or a child to push a weak claim. But I have a feeling the woman ruler one might be irrelevant in this because, of course, women are equal to men in terms of rulers here. We could speed up our death by taking off the ring. It seems like a weird... Oh, my God. Seriously? Thanem of Windhelm. Okay. We are accruing a ridiculous amount of gold. I need to get straight back to the bloody elves and go and steal some more of their shit, I think. Let's get as many on these boats as possible. I don't think we're going to be able to fit any more besides the first couple. Oh, no, we can. Hang on. There we go. Let's get as many as we can on here, then. So we've got 87 boats, 8,491 men. That's more or less probably it. That's probably going to be it. Let's head down to Pyandonia then and go and hit these guys up because they have a really good amount of decent economies going on here because they're not affected by all these sort of mainland diseases, that type of thing. This was horribly risky. Not this battle specifically because I think this guy's 66 versus 126. This I'm talking about. This thing here. I think we can still win it. Oh, that was close. We killed 7,800. Oh, wait, we killed more than... Okay, per victory for them then. We actually killed so many of them, but nope, that was very unfortunate. We weren't even able to get the top level holding down. The Malma hegemony, all this sort of Orgnum's legacy might just be way too strong to try and siege down. You know, it's not like the splintered states of elsewhere or something where we were just able to sit there and farm gold out of them. They are super, super powerful in this. I mean, it's just an island that they've been able to, as long as they keep it unified, they can just keep buffing it up, and they're under absolutely no external threat. It's not like elsewhere where, you know, Cyrodiil comes in, and then we come in, and then obviously there's different warring states inside that as well. Valen would be the best place to go for. I should have really stuck to that one, to be honest with you. Minus 280 gold. Do we want to push these claims, though? Do we want to just push them now so they count as strong claims? Even if we lose, what's the worst that could happen? What's the worst that will happen? We'll get into a shit ton of debt. Well, that's not a big deal. I'm very tempted to actually go for that. Just push the claims with the intent to lose, but just so we can pass the claims down. The debts are paid off. During our battles, she became a fucking berserker at the age of 65, which is insane. It doesn't really do anything for us. Obviously, we're not really going to be going into battle anymore. I removed the ring of whatever the hell it's called, the ring of happiness. And now she is also stressed and depressed, along with having a consumption, which apparently is just never going to fucking heal at this point. Why have I not, do I even want to seek treatment for illness? We had to get a new court physician as well, because the other one died, or just pissed off. Maybe it's a time. You know, maybe this is the gods sending us a sign that we should start actually playing as the High Queen. No pressure game, but I am... Oh, shit, she got betrothed. She got betrothed to Michael Biggus Diccus Julius, whoever the hell this kid is. My nephew's... Oh my god, this is superior breeding. Wait, this is our last character. This is some superior breeding right now. So our daughter, who is the Queen of Cyrodiil, the High Queen of Cyrodiil, is Lucky and a Dragonborn. Now, she has no inheritable traits. Lucky is just a random one as far as I know. It's not something that you can pass down. And then we've also got Michael Diccus Biggus Julius. He's incredible. He's prodigy and he's strong, but strong is not what that means in the base game. Unfortunately, this one is really, really garbage. So, in Flogi, sorry, not Flogies, in the vanilla congenital traits mod, there's strong, there's capable, and then there's actual sort of base game strong, but it's called something else in this. So that's not very good at all, but prodigy is obviously, you know, it's obviously incredible. So I'm really glad we've got that one at least. Hey, do you want to die soon so that we can actually take back our land and start working? You know what, I should probably press those claims on Skyrim before I forget. And let's just press those claims on Skyrim before we... Should we actually try and get them as well? They got 30,000 men. We got 13,000 men. Holy Orders have a monthly cost. They're also not very good. Although this guy's not bad. 2.16 gold per month for 1,000 men. Okay. What can we get in terms of these then? I mean, even if we hired the best one, it's not going to help out that much, is it? 14 gold per month. Fuck me. I'm going to hire a couple of these guys anyway. I will take 19,000 men up to Skyrim, and I want this bloody reach. Because they're not going to be able to. They're not going to be able to get all of these guys together, are they? They're not going to be able to send a big old death stat bigger than 19,000 to stop us. We've also got incredibly good commanders, don't forget, in the form of Trebuchet. There's me saying that her being a berserker is not going to be relevant anymore. Apparently, I was completely off on that one. All we got to do, go for Riften. We've got to go for what was this one called? Anselbund, and then I believe we got a claim. Did we get a claim on actual Windhelm, or did we not let that one go through in the end? Windhelm, nice. So we actually do get the Wonder, which is pretty fantastic. So that way we'll have Windhelm and the Imperial City. Those are quite cool. Toss them in the dungeon. We gain Diligent as well. We become an amateur steward as well. This is a swan song right here. I mean, she is 66 after all. Feudal Vassal Opinion. Doesn't matter. We have no vassals anyway. I was going to say that Vassal Opinion would help out. Ah, that was a mistake. Oh, God, my armies. Oh, God, the pain. Okay, we should be okay, though. There's nothing to worry about here. I'm not just about to agree. Fine, we'll be discouraged from factionalism, because I don't really want to be causing issues here. Shit. Really shouldn't have thrown away all those troops. That was a mistake. Okay, fine. We can hire some more, though. Or we can just immediately raise 3,000. Okay, well, that's fine. Not much of a massive loss, then. Ooh, I've got 18,000 troops kicking around. I'm actually going to retreat out for the time being, just because we do have some reinforcements coming up there from the Imperial City. Let's move south. Let's let them come to us, or at least let their troops split up a decent amount. So I'm not going to be so completely screwed if they do decide to attack. This is good. Holy shit, this is so good. They split their armies. Can we catch them? Okay, we can. This is massive. Because I think we're going to be able to win this war no problem now. This is what I was concerned about the fact... Oh, we lost trade consumption, by the way. I was concerned about the fact that their troops will be the thing to crush us here. But we've caught out 11,000 of their troops. Lost Wrath, even though we're Berserker. Okay, fine. Yeah, wow, this is massive. So their armies have just been massively decimated there. Put your troops back together. Let's finish off this other stack too. We are attacking into what, mountains? Yeah, it doesn't matter too much though, does it? Their numbers are not going to be able to hold against this. Boom, look at that. Songs will be sung of this day. Skyrim fall into the Imperial Isle. I mean, we're a Nord. I mean, they probably appreciate that type of thing, right? At least we're... Fuck. I literally gave her like 5 years. I gave her a space of like 20 years to just drop down dead, and then the second I actually want to do something with her, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter because we press the claim, so that we have strong claims on those, right? No. What? But I pressed them. I'm very annoyed by you for that. Okay, fine. Doesn't matter. We've got 5,000 gold, by the way. Hello, it's me, the High Queen of Cyrodiil. Welcome. Oh, we're back in the saddle. This is good. Not only that, she actually picked a decent husband. And she's a good character. 39 fucking Marshal here. To say that this is a character we didn't educate at all, this is incredible. We are on the outer... Wait, the Empress is on the... Oh, we're not the Empress. So the Elder Council still exists. We're not interested in that. That's the fake Cyrodiil. What are we going to join? It's probably the better... Greybeards? Try and master the Thu'um or something? I mean, the Fighters Guild, I would argue, is... No. I think the Fighters Guild is infinitely better, to be honest with you. What do we need for the Fighters Guild, then? Already a member of a different society. No, we're not. There we go. Okay, now we're not. Alright. I kind of do want to go for the Fighters Guild because I do like the buildings it gives us specifically, but I guess it's been a while since we've gone Greybeards. And she does have Dragon Blood as well, so maybe she'll master the Thu'um a bit quicker. I'm not entirely sure how that plays into things here. We are already Preganinant. Wow, it's nice being back. It's nice being back in control of everything that we spent so hard working on her without some random dude annihilating everything on our behalf. Okay, now we need to give some stuff away. I need to tidy up this entire goddamn realm. We can have a White God coronation. Oh my god, hang on. We have the Amulet Kings, right? We can equip it because we have the Blood of Riem and Cyrodiil. And obviously we're Dragonborn. Or we have Dragon Blood, but we have the Blood of Riem and Cyrodiil, so we can equip it. Holy shit. Suddenly things are coming up House Diccus Biggus Julius. Count to Amulet of Kings wearing Queen. White God coronation, we light the Dragonfires. And then this Cyrodiilic Empire falls apart because they worship Jiggalag, and Jiggalag has no control. I mean, Jiggalag also, A, doesn't exist, but B, also, they are going to be cut off from their god. I mean, obviously, it's not going to do anything in terms of gameplay, but it is kind of cool just to light the Dragonfires, huh? Let's do it. Let's get ourselves coronated. Let me dish out some land first, though, because this is a little bit too much to deal with right now. So before this coronation, we obviously want to move the capital back to the Imperial Isle so I can get rid of all this other shit. Like, we've got Roback as well, and then we are still going to be one over our domain limit, but it might not matter after we've got coronated. Maybe that'll give us some stewardship bonuses. I have absolutely no idea. Either way, we're at 90% war against... What house are we up against right now? This is House Lalo, isn't it? Yeah, these poor guys have barely got anything left at this stage, huh? We'll just quickly tidy up this war very, very briefly. Thank you, my husband touched me. I mean, we are Preganinant, aren't we? Refusing to drink with blessed once my throat does get hoarse with all these blessings. Gave the trait drunkard. Oh, God. I will go with gluttonous then rather than drunkard, because I feel like drunkard is a pretty bad idea. It's pretty inadvisable to drink while you've got a kid, right? That's just a bad plan. 98%, and that is it. Thank you, Great House Alu, for some other garbage that I really am not interested in. I will keep this up. I will keep up the legacy of Tiber Septim and obviously keep conquesting Morrowind here. Heimlin, there you are. Okay, 8 out of 6. So let's move the capital back to the Imperial Isle, obviously. Let's get rid of Robeck, because I believe that was the one we were using as a capital previously. So we're in control of that one. Let's give it to another Diccus Biggus. My friend, welcome aboard. This is definitely not going to bite us in the arse at all. High Chieftain of Robeck, there you go, perfect. And do we have the, who has the Imperial City? Who has the Duchy of the Imperial City then? What? Governor Leilos of Rumer. Could I have that? We have a Clermonite, our vassal not protected. He's going to say no. What? Okay, bear with me on this one then. Let's get coronated first before we demand that back. Commissioner Runestone, let it speak of me. Carve out all of my favourite recipes. It will say I feared nothing. That seems the most appropriate here. Let the Runestone finish, plus 10 general opinion. Then we'll have the coronation. That one might inspire more people to actually come to the feast in the first place, to obviously gain more vassal opinion. What is going on here? We're trying to antagonize someone. Better buy my time for now, because I don't know who this man is. Random Prior. What is wrong with you? We better make sure she's not plotting against someone too. She is. Let's cancel that one too. I'm carrying a fierce little soldier. Yes, good. Okay, that's cool. We are now stressed. Not a big deal. Come on, hurry up with this goddamn runestone so that we can move on with things. Complexities of war, completely irrelevant. I probably should stop writing those books because they're not going to do anything for us. Diplomacy +2 as well is going to give us slightly more than +10 general opinion. I will crown myself. Let's do it. This is going to be big. We can finally, for the first time since Remus Cyrodiil, I guess himself, because there was no Amulet of Kings, we can light the Dragonfires. This is big. This is really, really big. My liege, finds good upon you. I've been appointed to regent. We're going to miss our own coronation because of baby. Time to light the Dragonfires. You walk to the temple in the temple district and see the unmistakable decorated ritual circle where the sacred dragonfires once burnt, keeping the barriers between Nirn and Oblivion stable. Only those with the dragon blood and the amulet of kings may reaffirm the ancient covenant with Akatosh. We have both of those. My blood and amulet shall light those sacred fires. The fires are rekindled and suddenly erupt in a nearly blinding flash of light. You've ignited the sacred dragonfires. This is a clear sign of your divine will to rule, and the barriers between Nirn and Oblivion have been sealed. General opinion +5, same religious opinion +10. We are beloved. We are now absolutely beloved within our realm. We had a daughter called Maddie Biggus Diccus, who is strong, dragon-blooded Nord. That means that she is destined for a life of struggle and also a life of strength. Okay, what are we going to call you then? Let's think. Have we had a battering ram? I don't think we have. Battering ram. And what more appropriate name can you think of for a girl who was born dragon-blooded strong? She's sickly. That's fine. You can patch her up, right? Oh, well, that means she might even get more martial after we've dealt with sickly. Where are our troops? Oh, right, they were fighting that war against the bloody North. Let's bring those home. In fact, what we can do, they're in our territory. Just drop them immediately, and then raise them back up. There we go. Oh, shit. That didn't work. That did not work at all. Oh, probably enemy presence in our home territory, huh? Swift justice must follow. Terrible. Let's go and quickly deal with these bloody Malmo raiders. Get out of my capital, goddammit. Let's just charge everybody in. Reckless abandon. We're just going to absolutely dogpile on there and pray that it works. Non-aggression pact with Kavach. Respectfully disagree. Can we make the Empire... Can we make Tamriel? We can't make Tamriel yet. I guess we're going to go and conquer Skyrim or something first. And that should do it, right? Man, there's so much to do now. Okay, this is good. We're actually... I'm so glad I killed off Tiber Septim. Otherwise, we'd be waiting another 50 bloody years to wait for Tiber Septim to die, even in this situation. Okay, you are going to give me the Imperial Isle back, aren't you? You're still saying no. Why? Much Republics will not give up titles. Yeah, we'll see about that. We'll see about that. You're going to go into rebellion, just you. And it is going to be just him, because, of course, everyone else loves us, because we are a crowned dragonborn with the Amulet of Kings. And not only that, we have, we've raised the runestone as well. So we've got basically everyone on our side at this stage. They've made a horrible, horrible mistake. Get you guys over to here. We're going to absolutely crush them. I kind of feel a little bit bad for them that the game stops them giving away their titles like that, or makes it so they're very unlikely to do that in the first place. Ah, student of strategy. That's cool. Wait, she's got the war focus? Okay. Not that there's anything wrong with that. I imagine we are going to be quite a war-torn round here. We've got to sort of deal with the legacy of Tiber Septim, which we've been basically thrust upon us at this point. He's basically decided, yeah, we are going to conquest Morrowind. I personally would have gone for Skyrim first, but hey-ho. I guess we'll just roll with the punches. Thank you. I will take my capital duchy back, Governor Leilos of Rumer. I'm just going to release him. Oh, actually, let's revoke it first, and then let's release him, because I really don't. It's a merchant republic. At the end of the day, it's not really much we can do about that. We can't revoke all of his titles or anything like that, because it is, again, a merchant republic. Cool. Titular Kingdom of Thalanesti, not really interested in that one. Titular Kingdom of Malabad Tor. We've got titular duchies, kingdoms. Could we make... And there's no even option to form the Empire of... Maybe we have to be like an Imperial to do it. Because we're Nord, aren't we? Although Tiber Septim was a Nord, so that doesn't make any... Oh, no, we're a Reachman. Reachman, but Nord. That's confusing. I guess our educator must have been a Reachman or something along those lines. How annoying. Alright. So let's have a new match then. Just make sure everything's looking fine. I mean, we're not above our vassal limit, so we don't really care about making titles right now, to be completely frank. We can hold a grand tournament. I suppose it would... There's no harm in doing that. It would only help the realm, let's be honest. Righteous imprisonment. I'm going to turn on auto-stop plots now, because this is a rather large... I mean, it is an empire. It is an empire at this stage, but it's going to get an absolute mess if we have to try and manage every single plot. Let's get rid of all of our prisoners, too. That's a shit ton of gold. My god, this is so good. Best part of everything, we've got 5,000 gold and we've still got the one-day modifier. So we can seriously just sit here now and churn all of this gold right back into buildings. Granted, we're not going to get too much gold. These buildings are apparently hideously expensive as well. But this is massive. This is seriously huge for the realm, because it seems like everybody's just completely ignored the Imperial City throughout this entire campaign. And in fact, what we can look at now is, for the first time ever, we have a wonder. We actually have a wonder that we are in control of. Can we build any more upgrades? Oh, we can. Cool. 13 out of 16. What do we want to build then? Imperial Guard Barracks. Probably not a bad idea. We can go for... Oh, there's so many upgrades. Good fucking god. Renovated sewer system. Disease resistance, city vassal opinion, plot power defense. Not too bad. Imperial Hospital. Disease resistance, levy reinforcement rate. Kind of opinion. I quite like that. Mainly for the levy reinforcement rate, to be honest with you. Mad troops plus 5% is pretty big. Plot power increase plus 5%. Oh, god. All these upgrades are good. I don't know which one to go for. Definitely, I think the Imperial Guard Barracks for 1. Definitely, I think the Imperial Hospital for 2. And then probably Grand Stable or Noble Manors. Plot power and vassal opinion. Oh, vassal opinion is nice though, isn't it? Mounted troops and archers, though, is also very good. I'm going to start with that one. Man, there's so much to see here. Can we upgrade the Imperial City? No, it's already maxed out. Good God. Yeah, and we're getting an insane... Look at these insane bonuses. We can also visit the black market now. What does that do for us? Let's see what we can do with that. Visit the marketplace. How do we visit the black market, though? Most unfortunate. Do we right-click on the... I have no idea. I have absolutely no clue. Maybe we have to wait a while for, like, the wonder to fire off or something like that. There was the recruitment of gladiators. Again, I have no idea how to do that one either. Locks the black market decision. Anyone with diplomatic distance may use the black market to purchase artifacts. Oh? Okay, hang on. Visit the marketplace. No, I have no idea how to do that. Open ruler decisions. So we've got, former confederacy. Oh, God, that sounds terrible. We can... Apparently, oh my god, we could maybe start up slavery again. That could be something interesting. I don't know how we do that. I have absolutely no clue how we do that. I'll see if I can work it out. Oh, that sucks. So we can't even get the Cyrodiil Empire title. We can't even usurp it, despite the fact that we control almost all of Cyrodiil there. Because apparently it also includes the Kingdom of Falkreath, the Kingdom of High Rock, the Kingdom of Kvatch, which is technically independent, I guess, Skyrim, Solstheim, Topal, as in like the Topal Sea. Okay, yeah, it absolutely does. So this is always going to exist, even though they have no actual land in Cyrodiil anymore. Like, they literally don't have a single province. Oh, they do. They have way. Well, even then, we can't usurp it because we control 41%. Only half of what we need. That's so annoying. What do we need to make Tamriel then? Let's see if I can find that. Montello region. Tamriel. There it is. Okay, what do we do with that one then? Create? Never. We need 2 kingdom level titles. Okay, so I just go like... I mean, this probably won't work, but bear with me. Titular title. Maybe if we take Skyrim. If we just take Skyrim, that might do it. Like Cyrodiil and Skyrim should allow us to make Tamriel, right? What I'll do then before tomorrow is I'll go and find out how to become the 9th Divine first and foremost, because I think that would be very, very cool if we could pull that off. And also how to form Tamriel. I imagine you just become the 9th Divine if you form Tamriel, and I imagine that all you have to do that is probably just conquest Skyrim. And I imagine the Cyrodiil Empire might not also have to exist, which would mean a lot more conquest. But it's so nice to finally be back in control of this fucking realm that we've spent ages building up. We went from what? Let's take a look. Can we take a look at the history of our dynasty in particular? Here we go. So we went from, in the course of like a couple of generations here, we went from, so we started Emperor, King, Queen, nothing, completely usurped, down to Count, down to Duke, down to Count, and then back up again to Queen. That's quite a nice comeback story, but hey, we're finally back in where we should have been. Apparently, we're also a bloody kinslayer. How did that happen? Anyway, I'm going to look up how to get to Tamriel. I'm going to look up how to become the 9th Divine, and that is the goal for the campaign going forward. It always kind of was to start off with it, because I've never really played in the Empire before, so the whole thing was to see what the Empire was like, what the Imperial City and all that had to offer us. I think it's kind of cool. It could be quite a fun playthrough and doing something like that in multiplayer, and everyone's sort of fighting over the throne as the historical characters. Will be something I'll have to keep in mind for the future. In the meantime, let's give a shout out to the insane top tier level patrons that made the series possible in the first place. A big thank you to Alpha Scuff, Asuna Kirito, Atmosis, Average Gamer 419, Bacon Kitten, Sedini, Crazy Pat, Crosis, Donald, Facundo Vasquez, Fluffernutter, Fungus King, Gogula, Sorik, Jimbo, Josh Lendine, Tesla, Justin Wallace, Kaden Carter, Michael Mullen, Mr. Smug, Muskratful, Nathan Flores, Necrophilim, Pelvis Presley, Scott, Skaz, Shayek Sinclair, Sirthor the Swede, Stannis the Manus, The Forsaken One, T-Bag Cruz, Tom Terry 18, Tyler Kendall, and Vacuous Bacchus. Thank you for your support in the insane tier levels on Patreon. Thank you for making the channel possible in the first place. It's most appreciated, especially in 2019 where YouTube just isn't something people do anymore. And a thank you, of course, has to go out to Asero, Anna Person, Akari, Andrew Wilson, Attila, Bordoom, Ben Trope, Esmus Max, Better Valerian, Chris, David Van Diepen, Don, Don217, easier to pronounce name, Exploding Knees, Fraser Brennan, Gabriel Faulkner, Gabriel Van Ders, Gaz, Genji Turku, Gray, Haji Damar, Hancock, Icy the Great, Irish, Isaac, Israel, Jacob Wolf, Jay Lara, James Barnes, Jason, Jose, Yolanda Breeze, John Holiday, Jordan Campbell, Joseph Beard, Justin Plot, Justin Walters, Lemon Start, The Smee, Llewellyn Thomas, Luke Wallace, Matthew, Monty, Nathaniel Lindbergh, Nick, Noah Gallimore, Pan Sammy, Panther Pearl, Peyton Denisar, Rush Nolgar, Billionaire, The Bloody Knight, The Insane Pickle, Wesley Grayson, Will Wade, Wolfie, Yorkus, Zach Pillar, and Zico 2. Thank you all for your support. My god, that list is insanely long, and it's actually probably going to kill me one day. See you guys all tomorrow.